you. This is a limited opportunity too. It's not just 100. I have a few hundred, but it's your 2025 Mint State 66, your Philadelphia and Denver Mint JFK coins with the JFK signed label.
It's facsimile.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but you know what? It still adds to it. It adds to the presentation.
It's a specialty holder.
Yes.
Okay, with his picture and the facsimile signature on it.
Yes.
So we talked about these John F. Kennedys, the fact that Kennedy will not be on the half dollar next year. They basically stopped making the Kennedy half dollar for circulation 20 years ago, okay, almost 25 years ago. So the United States Mint only releases them in bags, okay, of like 100, I think it's 100 coins, $50 face value then, and rolls. And they charge way more than face value for those, okay? So you can't get them for like 50 cents. You can't get them at the bank. So they've done all that. So we started selling these 3 days ago.
Really?
On the Mint State 66s, I've already sold, as I bought 10,000 coins. So we've already sold in the Mint State 66, I think we've already sold about 700 pairs.
Wow.
These are the last pairs. So I went to go order some more rolls because you have to get them out of the rolls. The bags don't grade well because they're banging around.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So I went to go buy more rolls. Sold out. Already sold out. We're here in July. The rolls of Kennedy half dollars are sold out from the United States Mint. Okay? So your opportunity, and we've tried grading bags. None of them grade 66 or better. Everything's 65 and below. So basically, all of a sudden rolls have doubled in the marketplace. Okay? These are my final quantities at the rolls I had in stock. And when I said I had rolls of Kennedys, you know, there's 20 coins in a roll.
Right.
I'm talking about I had hundreds of rolls. Hundreds of rolls that we bought, that we sent in to be certified, and we got, you know, X number of 66s is what we got on this. So we put these up the other day, like I said, sold several hundreds of these. Yep. I will bring these back. They are quite likely going to be $99, and maybe, I don't know what I'm going to have to pay for rolls. Okay, if they were, you know, already double, triple face value, what if they go to 10 times face value? Right. What if I'm paying, you know, what if I'm paying $5 a coin and only 1 in 25 coins grades Mint State 66? Therein lies the problem. And then understand, there's the cost of certification. Right. The certification's $30 a coin. Okay, so that's 30 bucks a coin. So you got $60 in certification. Then you have all the coins that don't grade. And by the way, for a coin that doesn't grade, they charge you for that. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't have to actually put them in plastic, but I still have to pay them to look at the coin. Wow. Well, they're professionals.
Yes. They're still doing the job regardless of how it grades.
And coins like this, they go through so many coins that they just have to. Yeah. And so you may go through 2,000 coins to get 100 of these. Right. Okay? And so because of that, that all adds up. And so it was fine when the rolls were available from the United States Mint, but now that they're sold out, $79.95. I believe this is probably my final quantities at $79.95 on the Mint State 66. Now, keep in mind, there are no Mint State 70s. There are no Mint State 69s. There are no Mint State 68s. Wow. Okay? At this point. So there are some Mint State 67s. I'm going to give you an opportunity at some Mint State 67s here in a minute. And then there's Mint State 66s. Everything else is Mint State 65 and below. Everything else is Mint State 65 and below, and generally not certified. So at Mint State 66, this is a fantastic value. But what did I have? 200 pieces, something like that, 225 pieces? I don't know, whatever we had in the system. That's what I have at this price. And that's the really important thing for you to understand. It's time and place. You know, coins is very much time and place. The time is now, the place is here, okay, and the price is now. And people always say, well, you can never, there's some coins I can never bring back, like the fun show, you know, Morgan and Peace dollars, because, I mean, you know, the fun show's going to be over in 2 days, okay, and I can't get it. They've already released those coins. Almost any other coin other than first day of issues or advance releases or that kind of stuff, I can always find the coins. Right. It's an issue of price. Yeah. So if these go up by 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 times, I can find these coins, but all of a sudden it's $99, $129, $149, $199. All I can tell you is today they're only $79.95.
But for both.
Both,
It's
yeah.
It's $39 per coin.
Yeah, my bad.
I mean, come on.
Because when we do this,
You get the Philadelphia and the Denver Mint.
Yeah, because they made in Mint State, they made at the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. You get 2 coins for $79.95. Thank you. Sorry about that.
I mean, that's
I'm thinking it's kind of a link in. These truths are self-evident. But you have right here, so you get filled. So this is 2 coins for $79.95.
Yes.
Okay, so I mean that's really important. And when you look at this, I'm going to pull this coin down. I don't know if we can get close on this. When you see this, so that you can see how this is struck. So the Kennedy half dollar was made at the last minute. Okay, it was made at the last minute. Tragic assassination of John F. Kennedy, November 22nd, 1963. We rushed to memorialize him. And back in the 60s, when they did this, they just couldn't make dies, you know? So they had to use an existing die. This was his presidential medallion. They actually took that medallion and showed it to Jackie Kennedy and asked her if it was okay.
Wow.
And she said, you can use that, but you got to add a little more hair. There you go. Which they did.
He will be remembered with more hair.
That's right, and that's right, and that's what they did, and that's why you have this. Now, in the middle years of the Kennedy half dollars, they kind of took some of those hairs out. And then they were able to put them back in. But look at this coin, absolutely stunning. The last Kennedy, remember they're taking Kennedy off the half dollar for next year. Look at this, an absolutely stunning, choice, gem, brilliant, uncirculated, certified NGC. Special, special, special coin.
Gorgeous. And you get both of them. So you get one from the Philadelphia Mint and one from the Denver Mint at that price. 915-290 is the item number. There's only a few hundred of those to go around. Probably a bit less than that. I think I aimed too high. I apologize.